Today we're diving into a topic every parent can relate to. Why kids sometimes act like brats and what you can do about it. Because let's face it, we've all been there. That moment when your little angel transforms into a tiny tyrant, pushing your buttons and testing your patience. Stay tuned as we explore common causes and effective strategies to prevent bratty behavior. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit full of techniques to transform those tantrums into teachable moments. Let's start with the foundation boundaries. Children aren't born knowing how to behave, are they? It's our job as parents and caregivers to teach them. Clear and consistent boundaries are crucial for this. Imagine a football game without any rules or sidelines, chaos, right? It's the same for children. Boundaries provide a structure, a sense of predictability that helps them understand what's expected of them. Think of it as a roadmap, guiding your child towards making good choices. When children understand the limits, they're less likely to test them constantly. Now, let's talk about discipline. And no, I'm not talking about punishments or being harsh. I'm talking about consistent, loving guidance. When we're inconsistent with our responses to a child's behavior, it creates confusion. Mixed messages, right? That's what inconsistent discipline does. It sends mixed messages, leaving your child unsure of what's right and wrong. Children thrive on routine and predictability. Consistency is key to building trust and understanding. Have you ever heard the saying, any attention is good attention? Well, for some children, it really can feel that way. Children crave attention. It's a fundamental need. And when they're not getting enough positive attention, they'll often resort to negative behaviors to get it. Think about it. A child is playing quietly and they're ignored. But the moment they start throwing toys or acting out, they get immediate attention. Even if it's negative attention, it's still attention, and that can reinforce the behavior. Fill their emotional cup with positive attention, and you'll find those attention-seeking behaviors starting to diminish. Sometimes bratty behavior is a child's way of communicating unmet emotional needs. Imagine a child who's feeling insecure, anxious, or overwhelmed. They might not have the words to express these feelings, so they act out instead. As parents, it's our job to look beyond the behavior and try to understand the underlying emotions driving it. Once we identify the root cause, we can start addressing it with empathy and understanding. Children are like sponges, absorbing everything they see and hear. They learn by observing the adults and peers around them. This is why modeling appropriate behavior is so crucial. If we want our children to be respectful, kind, and well-mannered, we need to demonstrate those qualities ourselves. Be the role model you want your child to have, and you'll be amazed at how quickly they pick up on those positive behaviors. Let's face it, certain developmental stages are notoriously challenging. The terrible twos, the pre-teen years, adolescence. These are all periods of rapid growth and change, both physically and emotionally. And sometimes that translates into, shall we say, spirited behavior. Think about it. Toddlers are testing their independence, pushing boundaries to see how far they can go. Teenagers are navigating hormonal changes, social pressures, and a growing sense of self-identity. Be patient, empathetic, and remember that this too shall pass. Building the framework, setting clear boundaries. Now, let's dive into some practical strategies, shall we? First up, setting clear boundaries. Children need to know what's expected of them. So sit down as a family and establish clear rules and expectations. Keep them simple, age-appropriate, and easy to understand. Once the rules are established, be consistent with enforcing them. When children know what to expect, they're more likely to cooperate. The discipline balancing act, fair and consistent. Discipline isn't a dirty word. It's about teaching and guiding. When it comes to discipline, consistency is crucial. Choose discipline methods that are fair, age-appropriate, and most importantly, consistent. Avoid harsh punishments or threats. They only breed resentment and fear. Instead, focus on natural consequences and logical consequences. Our goal is to help children understand the consequences of their actions and make better choices in the future. Catch 'em being good. The power of positive reinforcement. Let's be honest, sometimes we get so caught up in correcting bad behavior that we forget to acknowledge the good. Positive reinforcement is a powerful tool for shaping behavior. When we praise and reward good behavior, we're reinforcing those positive actions and making them more likely to occur in the future. A simple "thank you for using your kind words," or "I'm so proud of you for sharing your toys," can go a long way. You can also use incentives to encourage desired behavior. Remember, we want to create a positive and encouraging environment where children feel good about making good choices. Filling their cup, attention and affection. Children crave attention. It's a basic human need. Make a conscious effort to spend quality time with your child every day, even if it's just for 15 to 20 minutes. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and give them your undivided attention. Physical touch is also important. Remember, children who feel loved and valued are less likely to act out for attention. Leading by example, modeling good behavior. Children are always watching and learning from us. They're like little sponges, absorbing everything they see and hear. That's why it's so important to model the behavior we want to see in our children. Be mindful of your own behavior, especially when you're feeling stressed or frustrated. Let your children see you handling challenges with grace, empathy and composure, and they'll be more likely to follow your lead. Taming the tantrums, teaching emotional regulation. Children often struggle to identify and express their emotions appropriately. They might not have the vocabulary or the coping mechanisms to deal with big feelings like anger, frustration or sadness. We need to teach our children how to recognize, label and manage their emotions in healthy ways. Start by helping them identify different emotions. Once they can identify their emotions, teach them coping mechanisms for dealing with those feelings in appropriate ways. As children grow, it's important to foster their independence. Give them age-appropriate choices and responsibilities. This helps them develop a sense of autonomy and self-efficacy. Start small. Let them choose between 2 outfits to wear, or ask them to help set the table for dinner. Encourage problem-solving skills by asking open-ended questions like, "What do you think we should do about this?" Opening the lines. Encouraging communication. Communication is key in any relationship, especially with our children. Create a safe and open environment where your child feels comfortable coming to you with their thoughts, feelings and concerns. Listen attentively without interrupting or judging. Encourage open and honest communication by asking open-ended questions like, "How did that make you feel?" Weathering the storm, patience and understanding. Remember, parenting is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be good days and bad days, ups and downs. Be patient with yourself and your child. Recognize that all children have challenging moments and phases. Celebrate small victories and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. When to seek help. Professional support. If you're feeling overwhelmed or if your child's behavior is causing significant distress in the family, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A child psychologist or counselor can provide guidance, support and evidence-based strategies for addressing challenging behaviors. It takes a village to raise a child, and sometimes we need the support of professionals to navigate the challenges of parenting. You're doing a great job, and with the right support, you can create a loving and harmonious home environment for your family. Raising remarkable humans, your parenting journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more parenting tips and advice. Trust your instincts, be patient with yourself and your child, and never give up on helping them reach their full potential. With the right strategies and a whole lot of love, you can help your child grow into a well-behaved, emotionally healthy and resilient individual.